Hey YouTube, this is Den with D2 Destinations. This segment is part of our Better Lifestyle playlist, and what we want to talk about is just a few important things to make sure that you are living your best life. Now, particularly if you just graduated from college and you have your first job, you have a lot of decisions to make, but there's a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about which are going to make your life so much better. I know you're thinking about a lot of things. New college graduates, you're moving maybe into a new town, you have new friends, you have a new job, and there's a lot of decisions to make. But going forward, I'm going to tell you what the most important decision you can make in your life to be happy, healthy, and possibly wealthy. Okay? That number one decision is who you marry. That's right. It's that simple. Marry the right person for you. As long as you do that, things will go very, very smoothly. Because in the long run, after 5-10 years, if you've married the wrong person, it's expensive. Divorce destroys families. It destroys your net worth. So the number one thing you need to concentrate on and get right in life, marry the right person, okay? Now, you have that new job, right? One of the more important things that you can do right now to secure a financial future for you is to go ahead and contribute to your 401k plan. You should do at least what the company matches. A lot of companies, depending on which one it is, some will match 1%, some will match 3%. I've seen up to 6%. Whatever that amount is, make sure you're contributing at least that amount. That way you're getting all the free money that the company's going to give you. I would recommend you try to do at least 6 to 10% over time. Maybe not in the first year, but by the second or third year, get up to 10%. That money that you set aside, you won't even miss it. It automatically comes out of your paycheck and it's building up in this account on the side for your future. The sooner you start that, the bigger that's going to grow over time. Now, you're going to need a vehicle, okay? And I know everybody likes the flashy new, unbelievable car, and all you got to do is be able to make the lease payment and you're good, right? No, do not do that. Do not lease a car. Financially, it's one of the worst things that you can do. What does it mean? It means you have a lifetime car payment. You don't want that. You want to be able to buy a good car that's going to last you 5 to 10 years and be paid off. So, I would not buy a brand new car. As soon as you buy a brand new car, you drive that thing off the lot, you just lost 20% of whatever you put out into that car as depreciation. The minute those tires go from the parking lot to the street, that money is gone, okay? That's depreciation right off the top of a brand new car. At this stage of life, you don't need to be doing that. You don't want to try and impress your friends with a fancy car because you're just going to be in debt and be miserable, okay? Now, the best thing that you can do is find a good used vehicle that's going to last you 5 to 10 years. There are brands out there, we'll probably get in that in another video, that will last you at least that long. Buy a good used vehicle. Buy it. Do not lease it. Then you can get that vehicle paid off. Once that vehicle is paid off in, say, 3 to 5 years on a used vehicle, you no longer have a car payment. All that extra money you would have been putting into these leases and leases and leases is now in your bank account, building up and building up and building up, along with your 401k. That's important. You need to build up. The next purchase is a down payment for a house. You need to build up that money by saving a down payment. Buying a house is one of the most important things that you can do. Marrying the right person is number one. Buying a good house is number 2, and it can be a starter house, whether that's a condo or a townhouse. Homes and real estate in general over time appreciate. Vehicles depreciate. If you want to build your net worth over time, get a starter house and start making your mortgage payments. That's going to build up your credit. Now, of course, the longer you make those mortgage payments, you're just paying that into the bank for yourself. That house is appreciating and building equity. When you go to sell that house, all of that money you put into the house plus the appreciation comes back to you for your next house. So you can put that larger sum of money into a larger house, which will appreciate even more. You do that 2 or 3 times over your lifetime with 2 to 3, maybe 4 good houses, you will build up your net worth exponentially. Okay? So here it is. Number 1, marry the right person. Number 2, contribute to your 401k. Buy a used, reliable car. That'll save you a lot of money and help you build up money for your down payment, and get a house, a nice starter house out of the blocks. Condo, townhouse, doesn't matter. You'll be putting the money in the bank, and in 3 to 5 years, you can turn around and sell that at an appreciated value, and that money will compound into a bigger place. So there you have it. A couple simple steps, but one more that I want to add. If you don't have a credit card yet, and if you do have a credit card, that's good, but make sure you pay it off monthly. If you don't have a credit card, get one. Even if it only has a $500 to maybe $2,000 credit limit, doesn't matter. Put a few things on there that you've bought during the month and pay it off at the end of the month. This will build your credit rating over time as well. So if you're contributing to your 401k, you're paying off your credit card every single month, and you're only paying on a used car, you're going to be saving a lot of money for your future and building your credit. That's going to lead to a bigger, better house and hopefully a happier life, provided you married the right person. All right, so that's it for today. There'll be more videos coming on some tips on specific items like house purchases, vehicle purchases, etc. But it's good talking to you guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below, and we'll talk to you next time. Take care.